Right, okay. Oh, this is terrible. What a terrible, terrible setup. Okay. I've actually got something decent to take a look at. To start off, the very first of what could possibly be a series of whatever you call this. I'm so used to making YouTube poops that I have no idea of doing anything else, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and take a look at something that I found. I found this in a book. I found this in a book that was given to me by my college on one day. They gave me a book about forgiveness, all this inspirational sort of thing that, you know, you're expected to read, take in, and preach it in your life in future and all that other stuff. Yeah, so within this book there was this little slip of paper that's supposed to be this huge boost of motivation.
A motivational boost of encouragement.
Yes, and a couple of points about how special you are. Like you, me, everybody, you know, whoever reads it, it tries to preach to you that you're very, very special. I'm going to use the word preach a lot because it does do that. Right, so it's got two sides. Yes, one of them is about being special, and the other side is my pledge of non-violence. Ah, well, we'll get to that later. First, though, we got this. Oh, it just feels amazing that if I ever make a mistake, I can just edit it out in Vegas. So easy. It's got 4 main points. Well, 3 actually, but the last bit is just like a second reminder. Right, first part says, you are very special. Yes. What kind of special? You mean like the good kind, or... Yeah. Yeah, let's not be offensive. In all the world, there is nobody like you. Yeah, there's like about 7 billion human beings on the planet at the moment. I saw in this video thing once that there was like statistically there are like a million or like millions of people just like you. It specifically said just like you. I'll probably put a link in the description. It's an old video. It's a bit dated at the moment, but it still looks quite big. Just watch it. I'll link it. Since the beginning of time, nobody has had your smile. Oh, it's going to go through all these things that nobody has of mine, that nobody would really want, to be honest. Your eyes, your hands, your hair. Nobody would really want my eyes, my hands, or my hair. My hair? Whichever way it is, the short or long version. I don't think many people would want my greasy, horrible, nasty hair, thank you very much. As for smile, well, I know one smile nobody else certainly has. Yes. Your eyes, your hands, yeah, they're just hands. What the hell, you know? It's not very specific, just general body parts. Nobody owns your voice. Yeah, the horrible, horrible sound you're hearing right now is apparently owned by nobody. Nobody at all. Not even me. Nobody owns this voice. So you can't copyright it. Aha! No copyright. Your handwriting, oh gosh. Seriously, no one would ever want to have my handwriting. Ever. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. I'm going to completely admit it looks like a child, but what can I do? I don't write very much. I type more. Your way of communicating with others, very, very awkwardly. The majority of which is done online. My way of communicating with others can be very awkward, unless I've known the person for a long time and I can continually be an idiot and make jokes in front of them, but yeah. Never mind that. Nobody paints like you. Nobody paints like me. I don't paint at all. I don't do painting. I've never painted. When do I ever paint? Nobody paints like me. Yeah. Okay. Like, just like nobody flies like me, because I don't fly. Or has your tastes. Yeah. I haven't really got anything to say on that. By the way, I'm completely doing this off the bat, like off the cuff. I've not scripted or planned this. I've just done this straight off like this on the spot. So if there's anything funny that comes up in this, there's actually anything that you actually find funny, which is highly unlikely. But if you find something funny, just keep in mind that it's been done on the spot. I have not scripted this, which I actually planned to do. But okay, moving on. Nobody sees things as you do. Nobody sees things. Yes, they do. If you go and look at a blue circle, right? There's a blue circle. You would say that is a blue circle, unless someone is colourblind, which not everybody sees different colours. There's a majority of people in the world aren't colourblind. They would also say that is a blue circle. So that's absolute rubbish. Nobody has ever laughed or cried exactly like you. Nobody has ever laughed or cried as much as I have either. You're special is the next heading. Yes, we gathered that already. At the top it said, you are very special. Now it's just saying, you're special. Oh, I've been demoted from very special to just special. Oh. Why? Have I criticised this so much that they've gone, right, that's it, you're not very special anymore, you're just special. If you keep mucking about, you're going to be demoted to kind of special. So watch your step, boy. Yeah, I'm just special now. I'm not very special. Oh. Moreover. Oh, great, there's more. Moreover, nobody else in the world has your particular set of abilities. Like having literally almost no special skills whatsoever. Yeah. Again, nobody would want my particular set of abilities. The only thing I'm good at, loosely, is making stories. Video-based. And that's it. There will always be someone who is better at one thing or another. More like everything, in my case. Every person is your superior in at least one way. Yeah, again, in my case, every way! But nobody in this world has your specific combination of talents and feelings. Yeah, nobody in this whole world has my specific combination of having practically no talents and very awkward and often depressive feelings. This isn't motivating me or making me feel any better. It's supposed to be motivational, inspiring. It just makes me feel worse. It just reminds me of how useless I am. Thanks a lot, stupid card thing I found in the book. Ugh, I never even read the book either. Probably never will. Where was I? I lost my place. I'm too busy moaning. Oh yeah. And because of that, no one will ever love, forgive, walk, talk, think or act exactly like you. Right. Yeah, I gathered that. Nobody would do anything like I do. Yeah, I got that. You made that pretty clear by this point. Like, what else could I do? Like, nobody could, type really badly on the computer like I can. Nobody could make a terrible joke like I can. Nobody could use the cheapest microphone in history that has a horrible background noise on it when you have to turn the volume up all the way on vibrato in Vegas like me. I get the point. There's no actual title for this, so I can't really call it anything other than inspirational paper that isn't actually inspirational. You know how I get inspiration? I watch this. That's how I get my inspiration. Right, so third heading says, there's nobody like you. Oh god, they're just saying the same thing again. I swear it actually said the exact same thing before. Where is it? Yeah, the very first sentence has been repeated as a heading. Oh, I can see they're going to be very creative with this, aren't they? They're very different. They're going to come up with something completely different now, aren't they? Right. Prepare yourselves for the last paragraph. Whatever is rare or unique has enormous value, and it's the same with you. Yeah. Whatever is rare or unique, like a really rare or unique disease that people have. Yeah, that has enormous value, isn't it? It's not always positive. including me. It's not the same with me. It's just rubbish. It's no accident who you are. Oh yeah, you want to bet? God made you for a special... Oh, no. God gave you... Oh, no. Oh, great. Okay, so now suddenly it's gone from inspirational speech about how special you are to inspirational preach. Bible bashing and preaching that there is a God. Like, literally, it doesn't even say, like, if there was a God. It just says God. Straight up says God made you. God did this. God did that. So they have to... They automatically expect you to already be religious upon reading this piece. They automatically expect you to be a believer of God. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm not completely one-sided. I believe in science, but if you can prove that God exists, I'll be very happy to have a look at it. But so far, no. There's just something about it that just doesn't seem very... I like logic. Logic. I'm not going to go into religious ranting. I could talk a lot about why I'm not religious and blah 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 blah, but I'll probably offend people and it would take ages, and I'll go into a long winded rant about religion, which I'll probably do another time. But for now, I'm just going to finish this because you're all probably sick of me already.
We're sick of it already.
Right. So God did blah blah blah, God did this, God did that. No, he probably didn't. It was probably something to do with science and coincidences and stuff. And it just says, like, nobody can do what you can. Again, for like the millionth time, it says nobody can do the stuff that you can. Out of billions of applicants, only one is qualified. You. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, in a job or, you know, in any kind of perspective of real life situation, out of billions of applicants, only one is qualified. You. No. Loads of people get qualified. You got to be good enough. You're not the chosen one. It's like, what, are you trying to tell me I'm the chosen one? Or whoever reads this anyway. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. It's like they don't know the slightest thing about life, do they? They're just trying to give you this long-winded nonsense just to try and make you feel better. But in my case, because I'm too smart for this, clearly I'm too smart for it, it makes me feel worse because I read between the lines. Alright, we're almost done, thank God. Oh God, it's been put into my brain so much now, it's stuck there. Now I'm using it. I don't actually believe. Only one chosen one, only one has the right combination of what it takes, and that one is you, the chosen one. Seriously. And if you, in case you've already missed it, in case you didn't catch it the first time, you are very special. Oh, so I've been promoted back up to very special again. Hooray! Oh, I'm so pleased, because I was really disappointed when they demoted me to special, but now they brought me back up to very special again. Now I'm happy. Yay! It's all laughing it up now, aren't we? Wow. Oh, hang on. www.breakingthecycle.co.uk. Yes, Breaking the Cycle was the name of the organisation or whatever that was trying to motivate me. There were a couple of people who came in the college and had speeches. Actually quite inspiring. Their speeches was a lot better than this rubbish. I mean, I believed them, and they talked about forgiveness and stuff. They talked about like life stories, and it was actually quite good. I enjoyed it. It was inspirational. But this is just a pathetic attempt to try and make someone feel better than they actually are, because they're not. There should be another one. There should be one that says, you are very worthless in all the world. Everyone is worthless. You cannot do a darn thing. Many people may have a skill, like being good at football or basketball or art or something, but at the end of the day, you're all worthless, pathetic humans that need to be destroyed. Every single one of you. Oh yes, the thing on the back. And just after saying about just after talking about destroying humans, we have the Pledge of Non-Violence. Yes, let's kill all humans. Let's kill them all. And then, now we have to plead that we'll be non-violent. Oh dear. Okay. I promise that... No, I'm not actually... By the way, I'm not pleading this. This is not my pledge. I'm just reading what it says. I do not actually pledge this, or whatever you called. I'm not plead it. I'm not meaning this to myself. I'm just reading what it says on the card. So if it says I will promise to, you know, do something very inappropriate to someone's behind, it doesn't mean I actually believe that and want to do that. That was a bad example. I'm just reading it. I promise that I will do my best to refrain from participating on the spot, by the way, on the spot, remember, to refrain from participating in acts of violence in my home, in my school, and in my neighbourhood. Yes. Well, they got it wrong with school there, because I'm not in school, I'm in college, so ha! They should have said place of education or something. And what about work? What about people in work? What if you got this and you're in work? Haha! It obviously wasn't just for my college, because it says school, so they probably gave it to younger people in schools as well, which must have been hard luck for them, because it's really boring. I mean, kids aren't interested in this. What are they interested in? Power Rangers? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Avoiding that obvious reference in the word neighbourhood, I'm going to move on. I also... red line. I also... they didn't have red lines before. They just had stupid subheadings that repeated the same thing. But this time we got red lines instead. I guess they ran out of things to say the same time over and over again. They just decided to swap it for red lines instead. I got to admit, it's a lot better to get through. I also promise to stand with other human beings who are treated unfairly. Oh, well, yes, I definitely do that. Well, I stand as much as I can. Stand. Like, metaphorically stand with them on the internet. People who've been treated unfairly in their lives, I can totally sympathise with. Yeah, just internet people. That's it. Oh, that was a quick paragraph. At least I'm going to get through this nice and quick. By doing this, I can prevail. Yes!
And by doing this, I can prevail. Yes!
By doing this, I make known how special I am. Or is it, I make it known? Or, yeah, I make known? Does that make any sense? Is that right? Grammar, people. Grammar! By doing this, I make known how special I am. Oh no, not the special talk again. No, not again. Not again. Alright, just 5 more lines. 5 more lines. Not including the red one. Nice. I will remember that. I want to live in a peaceful world. Yes, when everybody is dead. When all of humanity has come to the end of their time. It will be lovely and peaceful. That's a peaceful world. Why don't we let that happen? And by taking this pledge, I will be doing my part to achieve this goal. Yes, my pledge, my personal pledge of yes violence. I plead, I promise that I will kill. I will make sure that I'll end up living in a peaceful world, because everybody will be dead. Isn't that your idea of a peaceful world? No? Well, too bad. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? I can actually, on the sound recorder application on the computer, I can actually see how loud it is with this green bar. So if I go really loud, the green bar goes bigger. And I think that no I said back then was quite loud. I got really close to the microphone then. Okay. That's it. That's the very special lecture, because that's what it is, and the pledge of non-violence that I do not actually pledge. That's it. That's the whole thing. If you enjoyed that, thank you for listening. If you didn't have to listen through the whole thing. You could have just like stopped it and gone somewhere else. Like, yeah, Breaking the Cycle. Check them out. Don't actually check them out. No, you probably won't be interested. So that's that. That was to give me a boost of confidence, and hopefully sometime in the future I'll come up with something better to discuss. Well, everything's been done already. Okay, that's all for now. Goodbye. Oh, just a quick update. I just realised, looking back, quite a special thing here. Special again. No, I just realised I went through the entire 20 minutes and the entire two-sided sheet of rubbish without saying a single swear word. Hooray! I did it! I got very, very close to saying bullshit quite a few times, but I said rubbish, nonsense, and stuff like that instead. I don't really crown this as a sort of achievement, but it's just interesting that I refrained from... Oh, look, they've refrained, they use that word, now I'm using it. I refrained from using any words of severe profanity in this, because I could easily have. It's the internet. But I didn't. Am I polite? I try to be, sometimes, but I can swear if I want to. Just kind of feel obliged not to on my first recording, because it kind of feels a little bit... yeah... It's awkward. I want to make it as, like, flawless as possible, though I probably did a lot of mistakes and probably looked like, or sounded like, a total idiot. But what can I do? I can't be any better than this. This is the best I can possibly do. So, yeah, okay, that's really end now. That's really the end. That's it.